Flipping one cheap tax deed house up to 90% below market value could change your life forever. In this video here today, we're going to show you a stash, a treasure chest of properties going to government tax deed auctions. And what I can tell you is there will be people who watch this video who scoop up some of these properties up to 90% below market value, mortgage free. So the difference between somebody who gets a property and somebody who doesn't make a property is action. So I'm going to show you how this onion also relates to how to this disgusting onion helps me take action, and how maybe a disgusting onion could help you get some of these properties to flip, make money with, and exit the 9-to-5 rat race. Now, obviously that's the buzz these days. AI's all over the place, but they're not making any more real estate. So why not go with the one thing that has made more millionaires throughout all of history? Go with real estate. Most new businesses fail. Most people lose money in the stock market, crypto, their Amazon store, their kitty coffee house daycare thing. Make money in real estate and then fund your passion. Get some residual income going, buy some of these properties that you can flip, and really set yourself up to have that legacy. You know, many of you guys might have seen my channel before. I was working on an oil rig. I was miserable. I went to a tax deed seminar, and 3 days after the seminar, I bought 40 acres of land for $4,200, sold it for 20 grand. Never looked back. Moved to the beach by California, made some questionable decisions down there as far as being a young man living by the beach. But I'm grown up now, and this business changed my life, and maybe it can do the same for yourself. So what we're going to do here today in this video is just show you a simple spot where you can go and find these properties. Now, the disclaimer, a couple disclaimers, right? We obviously highlight some amazing deals. You will go to some of these auctions and sometimes things get bid up past market value. The good news is there's 3,300 counties, 1,500 tax lien and deed auctions. And what we say on this channel is if you keep showing up, you will be able to get some deals. Some of you might get deals on your first auction like I did. However, others might need to go to more auctions to find some of these deals. The cool thing is these auctions can be done from the comfort of home. Never has it been easier to get started if you can be focused. So for anybody tuning in, it's Dustin Hahn here. This channel is dedicated to helping you make some money in real estate because the world is getting harder. Everything's getting expensive, and real estate can be a great way out. And I believe we can do that through Tax Liens and Deeds. This is the #1 channel on YouTube for Tax Liens and Deeds. We got over 3,500 videos. Our site, Tax Lien School, is the most comprehensive free resource on tax liens and deeds online. And everybody who watches the channel can just go in the description and get our free tax lien book that will help you get started. We give away everything. And like I say in every video, our agenda here is if you like our free stuff and maybe you want one-on-one help, maybe you want to come join us at an auction or get some help. And that's what we do. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over to Coach Cam, and he's hot off the auction trail. He's going to show you a site where you can go and find some of these properties and take some action. So Cam, over to you. Let's take it away.
And one of the most popular ones by far is Real Auction, and it's just realauction.com. And then, great, we're here. So how do I find these sales? So you go up here to clients, and you can filter by state. So in the case of Nueces, you can go to Texas and hit submit, and we can filter by state. And here in alphabetical order is, or alphabetical is every county in Texas that use realauction.com. So there was like 224 counties, and so a tenth of those basically are online. Here's Nueces again. Now it says tax foreclosure sales. You want that, usually those are going to be tax deed sales. But so we clicked on that. We're right back to where we were, where Corey was a second ago. And then we hit the auction calendar and we see, so Texas has, and this is where it varies from state to state, but most counties, probably easily 90 to 95% of counties, depending on inventory. So some of the rural counties might not have the inventory, but by state law in Texas, if they have the inventory, every county has a tax sale on the first Tuesday of the month. So Nueces County here. We can take a look and see what everything was up for or sold for on this past auction. But if we hit back here and we go, so this is July, their next auction is going to be the first Tuesday of August. So here we are. And right now there are 42 parcels up for auction. Now they still have time to pay the back taxes to get this off the auction block, but this is where you would find online, one of the main resources to find online auctions. And, not every deal is a good deal, of course. But I mean, here's some up for auction here. Got a property where a parcel looks like it's got an address, so I'm guessing it's an actual structure, but the judged at 112, starting bid's 14, So here's another one. Interesting. So these parcels are tied together, it looks like, but and the way I'm telling that is by the cause number. Cause numbers are the same, and you have these probably digging a little deeper than we need to. But anyway, point being, like you can see why tax deed auctions are such a great way to get entry point into real estate because we got the judge property of 112, starting bids 14 here, 58 on $12,000 starting bid, 100. This one's a little, I mean, if you have the there's still money to be made there potentially, and that's where doing the research on this specific one would matter. But you can just kind of see where the value is. Here's another one. Judge value 150, starting bid a third of the price, or of the assessment. So, and this is just page one of five for this one specific county in Texas coming up on the first Tuesday. So you can see there's a lot of money to be made in this business, but you just kind of got to know what you're doing, But this is just one example of what real auction, can do. Let's go back some. I mean, so even where am I? Here we go. So Galveston County, just south of Houston, but this is just Texas. We can filter the list for Pennsylvania is a great investor friendly state. But we also have tax liens on real auction as well. So you can go and look at, some of these lien states too. So a great platform to start kind of perusing and looking for things online.
All right, so that's a super simple site. There's tons of properties. So back to the beginning, this disgusting onion. If you like onions, we're definitely going to have a disagreement as I do not like onions. It's very hard being a human in the world when everybody has onions in their food. So it's always been a struggle. I wish I were allergic to people, or not people. I wish I were allergic to onions and, like, hey, if I eat this, I'll die. But unfortunately, I just really don't like them. And people try to put them in my food and be like, oh, we'll chop them small. I thought you wouldn't taste it. I do. So I use this to my advantage. So what I do to take action is I say to people or my team or my friends or my spouse or my fiance, listen, by the end of the day, I'm going to call 40 tax lien counties or tax deed counties that are in the free book below. And I'm going to fill in the spreadsheet with the dates of the auction. And if I don't have that done by 5 o'clock, I have to take a bite of this raw, disgusting onion. And this really works for me because I hold myself accountable, throw the backpack over the fence. I also do it for my fitness. For example, today I got to be in the gym by 2:30. If not, onion. I call it the onion challenge. So you don't have to necessarily do an onion challenge. Maybe it's cutting your neighbor's lawn in your underwear or something you don't like to do. Put some skin in the game, put something online, and you'll get these properties. We're our own worst enemy when it comes to doing the things we know we should. And if you want to make money and create wealth in this, all you have to do is do what you know you need to do when you don't feel like it. So it's time to take action. And you can watch some of our videos. Once again, there's the free training below. And we give away everything for free on our site and on this channel. But you might be in one of two camps. Camp A, you can take this information and run for it. Camp B is you've been watching YouTube for years. You have all of this just in case information, but you've never done a deal. And more information is just going to overflow the cup. So what we do is we offer one-on-one help. So if you want to get a deal in 30 days or less, we can take you by the hand, show you the auction, show you the properties. We can check your work, make sure you're buying the right property, maybe that there's no liens on it. That's what we do. We go to auctions. We bring people with us. We like to learn by doing. And if that's you, you can book a free call below. And we can have a discussion and see if it's a fit to maybe help you join us at an auction, do a virtual auction, or just get you in the game, get you taking action. It is what we do. So that link's in the description below. Hit the thumbs up if you like this. And it's been a pleasure making the video. We'll see you in the next one.